Well, good morning. Good morning to you, and you, Church Hurt, 1023, 22. All right. We're excited to be here again. We thank God for all of you. It's just such an honor and privilege each and every time we get an opportunity to come before God's people and just give a little something that encourages and blesses the people of God. All right. With that being said, Church Hurt, we are still striving. We are still striving. What do I mean by that? I had a situation earlier, either this week or last week, and I had to write this down. So I got to write this down. This will be a great church hurt, right? People look at us and they look and they think that we got it all together. Mhm. They look at us, and when I say us, I mean Christians, right? They look at Christians and they think that Christians got it all together. And I had someone reach out to me and they said, "This is what is going on. This is what I need." I said, well, let me tell you my story. And it reminds me of a time when I got this van I had. And I'll tell a quick story, then I'll be done. When I was laid off from my job for the very first time, I was only getting unemployment. I never only got unemployment in my life. So I didn't know what to do. I'd had no help from nobody, right? So I had to do what I had to do to continue what I needed to do for my family. A friend of mine, Elliot Moore, looked out for me, brother of mine, and he said, "Hey, you could do this." And I went and delivered phone books with him and went out and helped and I was using, I'm going to tell it like it is, I was using the church van to go out and get my, do what I had to do. So when I went to do that, I said, I can't keep doing this. I don't feel right. I don't feel comfortable, So as I was praying, I said, I want to get my own. And as always, you don't never have the money to do what you need to do. But I don't work that way. I operate in faith. And I said, I don't worry about the money because I'll get what I need, how I need it, and when I need it, right? Because I trust God. So we're driving and we're delivering phone books in Gary, Indiana. And we stumbled upon this house. And as we were driving up, they were pulling out of the window the for sale sign because they were not getting any luck to sell this van where it was. And they were going to take it somewhere else so that they could sell it. And I went and I asked questions about it, and it brings me to this point of my story today. And the guy, he says, he kept saying he wanted $2,500 for the truck. I said, well, $2,500. I said, it looked like a $1,500 truck. I'm a salesman, right? I said, look like a $1,500 van. So I said, I drove it, looked at it, looked through it. I said, you sold $1,500. He said, all right, yeah. No. $2,500. So then he says, let me tell you my story. I said, tell me your story. And I sat back and he said, well, I'm dealing with this with my wife and my daughter and this, that, and the other. I said, I hear you. Okay. All right, now let me tell you my story. I've worked all my life and I did good and I'm laid off from my job and I got a family, I had a wife and kids to take care of, and I got some bonus kids in the house with us. And not only that, I'm out here in my church van hustling, trying to put food on my table. And the man said, you know what? Your story is a little bit better than my story. And so he said, you know what? Give me $1,800. And out of the $1,800, I want you to tithe 10% to your church for me. I said, look at God. So with that being said, I'm way over my time. I just wanted to encourage you. You never know what somebody else's story is unless you ask them, unless you are there to figure it out. But never look at somebody and think that everything is all together, everything is perfect. Just know that somebody else's story may be just a little bit better than your story, or maybe just a little bit in a place where you can't think that everything is perfect and everything is all together, because somebody is going through something and they need God and they need you and they need the love. And so don't always be in a position to take and to receive. Be in a position to give and to be a blessing. With that being said, God bless you. God keep you. Continue to pray for me as I pray for you. And remember, don't let the church hurt you. And I'm sorry I done gave y'all all my little business, but that's all right. I love y'all and I trust y'all. And I thank God for your support and your prayers and your encouragement. With that being said, see you next time.